Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Reimae M. Ibrahim from BS Ed Sciences 3A. For today's video, I will going to do a demo teaching on standing wave. Good morning, class. Okay, before we will going to proceed to our topic for today, I would like you to observe what will happen as I pluck the string. Okay, according to student A and B, it has motion and it vibrates. So, since the two of them had answered my questions, I would like them to do this activity. And the rest of you will going to observe what happened as they move the end of the jumping rope. Okay, class, I would like you to notice how do standing wave occur. Check this one. See, you have noticed that as I move this end, the waves from this one started to travel from one end and bounce back here. That is what we call the standing wave. So, we're going to do the first harmonic motion. Okay. See, the first loop, this one is the first harmonic motion. It has one loop, which means it's a zero frequency. So as we increase the frequency here, 1, 2, 3. As you have noticed, it started to form loops. The first curve is the first harmonic motion, and second is the second harmonic motion, and it increases in loops. As you have noticed, it forms a third harmonic motion, and so on. Okay, clear? So much for that. Okay, all of those demonstrations had something to do with standing waves. Our topic for today is all about the standing wave. Standing wave are the combination of two waves moving in an opposite direction, each wave having the same amplitude and frequency. A nodes are the point where it has zero amplitude and appear to be fixed. Standing wave pattern is a vibrational pattern created with a medium when the vibrational frequency of the sources cause the reflected waves from one end to the medium of the interface with the incident waves from the source. Such patterns are only created within the medium of a specific frequencies and vibrations known as harmonic motion. Now, let's go to nodes and antinodes. Nodes are the points where it has zero amplitude and appear to be fixed. It is established in the medium, whereas the antinodes are the point of standing waves that oscillates with the maximum amplitude. So, let's look at the difference of nodes and antinodes. Okay, class. Now, let's form a wave and we're going to distinguish the nodes and the antinodes. For example, that one is a wave. So, this one is what we call the antinodes. This line here. Well, the point here, these 2 points here and this one, this is what we call the nodes. In this drawing, we have 3 antinodes, 1, 2, 3, and 2 nodes. Okay, is it clear? On the second activity, which was demonstrated by your classmate as one of them have shaken the rope in synchronization, it forms a pattern of waves oscillating up and down motion with point along the rope where the rope is at a maximum antinodes and at a point where the rope is almost still, which is the nodes. Standing wave patterns are the wave pattern produced in a medium when two waves of identical frequencies interfere in such manner to produce points along the medium that always appear to be standing still. Each frequency is associated with a standing wave pattern. This frequency and their associated waves patterns are reflected as harmonics. Okay class, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to differentiate what is nodes and antinodes. Explain how the behavior of standing waves occur, and explain how the standing wave patterns are formed. Is it clear? Okay class, since we are done discussing, I would like you to form into two groups. Each group is composed of 12 to 13 members so that you can finish the activities on time. In this activity, you will going to experience generating the standing wave from transverse waves. The materials needed are the slinky spring, rope, 6 cm, soft and flexible, taang, large rectangular transparent. Okay, I'm going to read the instructions, so listen carefully. First, you are going to tie the end of the rope securely to fix on a wall. Pull other end taut, move the end up and down to exercise transverse wave. Build up a pattern of standing waves by feeling for the right resonant frequency and adjust the tension. Secondly, a more effective method is to drive the motion at a node. Secure the rope firmly at both ends. Mark off the ropes into equal segments such as fifths. Make a loose ring with a finger and thumb around the rope at the nearest mark point. Move your hand up and down and change the frequency until 5 loop motions build up. So the different resonance can be produced by changing the frequency tension. So in this activity class, you will be able to demonstrate the standing wave as a form of vibration. Discuss the energies associated with the different patterns and consider the trains of waves necessary to the production of standing waves. Okay class, time's up. I'm going to collect all of your outputs. Okay, since you are done with the activities, I would like you to answer the following questions. What did you learn from the activities? Okay, anyone? Standing waves are formed. And lastly, explain how nodes and antinodes differ from each other. As for some clarifications on the standing wave pattern, I would like you to notice this one. The first curve, this is known as the first harmonic motion. It has the lower frequency. As we increase the frequency, it's like this one, by adding another lobes, it forms a second harmonic motion. So, if we are going to increase the another motion, we are going to have the third harmonic motion. We are going to have the third harmonic motion. So, because as we increase the frequency, the loops also increase in numbers. Is it clear? Okay, at this point, I'm going to give you a 10-item quiz. You're going to fill the columns. At this point, class, I'm going to give you a 10-item quiz. So, listen carefully to the instruction. I'm going to read it twice. Identify the number of nodes and antinodes by counting the loops shown in the pictures below. Identify the numbers of nodes and antinodes by counting the number of loops shown in the pictures below. Class, you may now start answering. After 5 minutes, I'm going to collect all of those answer sheets, finish or not finish. Okay, class, time's up. I'm going to collect all of your papers. Let's call it a day. Goodbye, class.